Ontario, weighing 240 pounds, Alexander the Great. And his opponent, making his way to the ring area, hails from Dorchester, New Brunswick, weighing 223 pounds, Bobby Kay. And your referee for this match, Craig Furnham.
Well, here we have Bobby Kay back in World Grand Prix Wrestling, stepping in against Alexander the Great from Toronto. I have to ask you this, Bulldog, about some of the reports we're getting about this maritime giant, this partner of Stephen Pettipas, 7'1", 295 pounds.
Well, let me tell you something. All I can hear is the maritime giant. I don't know if it's the same one that I know or not, but if in case it is, we give him such a licking in Bucktouche, I didn't think he was ever going to show his face back in the building. And listen, we got the midgets, we got the girls. And listen, I try to come in here to the interview table tonight, and I couldn't even get, somebody's coming after me with a cane. Listen, I'll have to take law into my own hands and start fighting with fire to get across to these people that they're not going to abuse Bulldog Bob Brown.
What about the situation with Emile Dupre? It's obvious that there now is a full-scale investigation into the incidents of last week. Your comment?
Well, look, Rogers said we contacted our lawyers right away. We knew there was going to be a big fines handed out. Of course, ATV lost all their equipment, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of damage during the riot we had here in Kokan. And listen, hey, you can expect that when you got a abusing game like professional wrestling. You can expect things to get out of hand. And Gary Maxwell last week was one of them. Things just got out of hand, and the low Leo Burke's fault because he wanted to fight outside on the floor, and the referees let the match get out of hand, and that's what happened. Greg Furnham is not intelligent enough to handle Leo Burke. Leo Burke should have been disqualified, but no, they let the match carry on, and this is what happened. I'm sorry, Mr. Maxwell. I know you got spilled with drinks, you got hit over the head with chairs, and listen, I'm sorry for that, but really down deep, my attorney says it's your own fault.
Well, here's referee Greg Furnham doing this match, and
has it well in control.
Bobby Kay in against Alexander the Great. Bobby Kay doing a commendable job here against this big Torontonian. Bobby coming down hard with
the knee right into the
ribcage area. He's got that left arm pinned, and Kay will work that maneuver again. Bobby Kay, a tremendous comeback. We've all seen it happen here on World Grand Prix Wrestling this season as Kay came out of retirement to
claim the Continental Tag Team Championship with his brother Leo Burke,
taking the titles away from Joe Class Bass and Diamond Timothy Flowers. And here's Bobby now in singles action, doing very well for himself. We've got,
however, a tag team coming up featuring
Leo Burke and the Beast. And that should be a dandy match as they face Chi-Chi Cruz and Diamond Timothy Flowers. And, of course, Hustler Rip Rogers will be appearing on the program as well in a singles match with Stephen Pettipas. So still lots of great wrestling action here on World Grand Prix Wrestling.
Oh, explosive. Well, hey, when you got Stephen Pettipas against Rip Rogers in television main event, hey, anything might happen. It might happen again like it happened last week. Everything got out of order. I'll tell you, Rip Rogers not going to take any nonsense from the officials of the Maritimes. And you talk about number one. Let me tell you something. When they rated these guys number one tag team, we also told our attorneys to look into that. We want to know how Bobby Kay and Leo Burke got to be number one contenders, how they got to cheat. We got the videotape on. We got the videotape in our office, and we can see where they held the tights to win the title.
Well, I don't know if you have much of a leg to stand on as far as that issue is concerned, because I don't think there was any question that Kay and Burke won those titles fair and square, but certainly Bobby Kay is having some difficulty right now against Alexander the Great. We're here at the Kokan Arena ringside. And off the ropes comes the big Alexander. Comes down hard with an elbow smash on Bobby Kay. There's a count by referee Greg Furnham, but just the count of one.
You know, Alexander the Great's been really looking good for the last 2 weeks. He took about 3 weeks off. You know, he's trying all kinds of maneuvers, you know, like he just threw a drop kick. Hey, listen, he weighs 265 pounds and did a drop kick and did a good job of it. Listen, we're going to hear from Alexander the Great. Let me remind you one thing. Don't ever take this guy lightly. And Bobby Kay, that's what he's doing right now. Not taking him lightly, but he's having a hard time, and he knows he's having a hard time with Alexander the Great. And he wants to get this match over as quick as he can, but he's having a hard time doing it. He can't put Alexander the Great away.
Bobby Kay now with a solid shot to the side of the face. And Alexander down on his knees. Bobby Kay now backing.
Off the ropes, and here he goes.
And Kay in position for the backdrop, but may have telegraphed that move, allowing Alexander to come off with the right foot. A couple of chops, and Kay is back down on the mat. There's another chop off the ropes now, and Alexander running headlong into a right hand from Bobby Kay. Body slam by Kay.
Illegal
Here's
move coming
Bobby
up.
coming off the middle rope, and Kay is able to knock Alexander out cold. And you're claiming that's a chokehold.
Every illegal move off the top rope. You know, in professional wrestling, that's an automatic disqualification. But there again, the same referee
That was off the middle rope.
Let the match get out of hand last week. Same referee that's in the
But that
ring
was
right
the middle
now.
rope.
Middle.